Hello, my fellow fans of Faerun, and welcome back to Neverwinter Nights, the core campaign. Last time, we invaded this orc lair behind me, and we found the chieftain of the orcs, Abould Mini-Arrows, and we have slain him, and we have his head. We'll turn him back into the bounty head at the end of the chapter, or the bounty hunter at the end of the chapter. For now, we're going to continue exploring the Moonwood and hopefully make it to the spine of the world today, where we'll be encountering more dragons. But for now, I have hill giants. And the hill giants have the ability to throw rocks at me, which kind of sucks because those rocks hurt. But they don't seem to be able to do much more beyond that. Oh, there's also an Eden, which is basically a hill giant with 2 heads. And each head controls one of the arms so that it can effectively use 2-weapon fighting with no penalty. And we'll go ahead and kill that giant. And we'll take on the Eden, and finally the last hill giant. Okay, so at this point we are fighting things that are much bigger than ourselves now. And we're taking their stuff. Wow. I can't really be sure this is the giant's stuff. It's just a pile of debris, and there's just giants around it. Okay, continuing on, we have... Ooh, that looks like a tiger. Okay, I think I could take on a tiger right now. And a polar bear.
Walk away from this.
No, do not come and help me. I don't need your help.
We won't both walk away from this.
Also, you're gonna get yourselves killed because you don't have the items that I do. And you stole my XP. You jerk. And you bear, you stole my XP too. Now you die. Well, those were some Uhtgardt from the Eagle tribe this time, and Cloak of Movement gives you freedom of movement. That is a really powerful ability in this game. It makes it so that you can't be paralyzed or any such thing as that. Alright, here's a named guy, Uhtgardt.
I greet you, my child.
I regret that I cannot offer you the hospitality of our tribe, for we have little in the way of supplies, and we must keep them to care for those injured in the most recent hill giant attacks.
Yeah, you might need to heal the guy who just died to some dire tigers, too. Some of your men look hurt. Is there anything I can do to help them?
I am grateful for your offer. My power is that of the arcane. The divine healing arts are unknown to me. If you heal my warriors, the sons of the eagle may stand against the hill giants for one more battle.
I wish to help. What should I do?
Some of the warriors are so injured they cannot even stand. Speak to those who lie in pain. Offer to heal them. They will not ask this boon unless it is first offered. This is the way of our tribe.
I'll be going now.
May the soaring eagle watch over you. I will stay here to defend the lands of my people with my warrior brothers in case the giant raiders return.
Alright, and this guy's barely injured. I don't see any others. And this is obviously their camp, so we're not going to take their stuff.
Forgive me, but I can stand only for a short time. The sons of the eagle are known for their hospitality, but in the last hill giant attack I was badly injured.
It says you're barely injured.
Badly injured.
Alright, you're hurt. Here, let me heal you.
Thank you, kind sir. Perhaps our shaman has something to reward this action. I have nothing to repay you for this kindness except the blessings of the Sun Eagle. And now that my injuries have been healed, I am ready to fight once more. The son of the eagle shall not fall with the next hill giant raid. I'll be going now. May the soaring eagle watch over you. I will stay here to defend the lands of my people with my warrior brothers in case the giant raiders return.
Alright, and since the other two ran off over here and got themselves killed, we'll talk to Uhtgardt again.
I greet you, my child.
Thank you for the healing, the warriors of my tribe. The sons of the eagle are grateful to you. We have little we can offer to show you our gratitude. We are warriors. We have little of wealth our society values. All I can give you is the stone, which your people may find some worth.
And he gave us a topaz, as well as 100 XP. Thank you for this gift.
Allow me to extend the hospitality of our tribe to you. You are welcome to rest here on this once sacred land that has since been defiled by the attacks of the hill giants.
Maybe you should tell me about these hill giant attacks.
The giants come down from the mountain plateau to the north. They defiled the lands of our ancestors and drove off our tribe. Now only the strongest sons of the eagle remain to stand against them.
Why did the hill giants attack your people?
They have tried to divine this information, seeking with the eyes of the eagles who soar over the mountains. I do not know what drives the giants, but I have seen them battling dragons in their lairs. Many giants are slain in these battles, but they do not flee as they would if all they sought was the gold of the serpent's horn. Their purpose is something more, but I cannot tell you what that may be.
I'll be going now.
May the soaring eagle watch over you. I will stay here to defend the lands of my people with my warrior brothers, in case the giant raiders return.
Alright, and he did extend hospitality to us, but I'm going to let him keep their supplies. No sense taking away from those that don't have much. And we'll continue on. Now, taking from the dead, on the other hand, he's not going to need it, so I can put it to better use. Okay, so that's the exit to Beren as well. That's the cave entrance, and this goes into Moonwood. And then there is another bit down here with some giant spiders. And as we all know, I'm a fan of fighting giant spiders. Because they can only be good. But at this point, the dire spiders are not a challenge too much anymore. I've got really good armor, a great shield, and they go down with 2 or 3 swings. This guy had a great shield too, but it didn't help him very much. So we'll take it, and we shall sell it, and that was all that was over here. So, continuing on, we'll go into the next part of the Moonwood, which is between these mountains. Alright, and it's begun to snow. We have traveled far enough away from Neverwinter that the snow is starting to show. And here are giants. So I'm going to attack the hill giant before I attack the ogres, just because the hill giant has more ability to hurt me than the ogres do. Especially when he keeps throwing rocks at me. Okay. The ogres can still hit me, but again, I'm not having a giant throw giant boulders at me, so I'm feeling pretty good about this. Got a lot of ogre berserkers. Okay, I'm about bloodied, so we'll take out my dagger again. That way I can get some more hit points back every time I hit. And that's the end of that encounter. Okay, just make sure there's nothing around the entrance that I can use. And yep, there's a little pile of debris over here. A bit of gold. Not bad, not bad. Alright, so as we continue forward, we hear that the giants are attacking dragons in their homes, which, again, is the spine of the world. And we have dire spiders. So let me dispatch these dire spiders really quick. It also sounds like this will be a good place to find Body Knock's quest item, because giants are just beating on the dragons with, like, stone clubs. So there should be a scale that came loose without the aid of that. And the spider has actually hit me and poisoned me. Good job, spider. Now I'm annoyed. And now I'm no longer poisoned. Okay. And just check all the little places where there could be treasure. 40 gold pieces. Awesome. It's probably more than your normal peasant makes in a year.
Smash him down! Break your bones!
Okay, well, I keep making my saves this time, so I'm not getting hit as much by the rocks, which is great. I didn't like having to dodge like 6 rocks at once and not missing a single one. That was fun. Alright, I'm going back to the glowy sword. Because I like sonic damaging. Once I find a better scythe than the one I had made, I'll start using a scythe again more. But right now, this weapon's just better against things that aren't elementals. So I'm going to use it against things that aren't elementals. Actually, not sure how many more elementals are going to be in this chapter. So I may not pull out the scythe again.
We won't both walk away from this.
Oh, there's a hill giant that I missed. Started attacking the ogre. Excuse me. And this is when you know that you've made it as a D&D character. You can be surrounded by ogres and things that are twice your size and still be like, nah, I got this. Alright, come on. You can hit. I know it's not an epic dagger, but the sword's still really good.
Smash him down!
And then that's the last guy. Once he's fallen, we pick up their leftovers. I think I searched this already. Nope. Give me that potion. Sweet, sweet life. Some crossbow bolts. Ooh, there's a bunch of dead people over here. And by a bunch, I mean a couple. Plus a pile of debris. Okay. And this route is very twisty. Just so they can get more walking out of a smaller area. Oh, giant throwing things. I'm just gonna shoot you with a crossbow then. Okay, that should be all of his rocks, I believe. Now his ogres have come to dispatch me. I'm just sort of beating up on them. Excuse me again, sorry. Just getting over a cold, so still have congestion. Okay, and with the giant unable to throw rocks at me, I'll just continue taking out these weaker guys first. Okay, and he steps into my threatened area, so I get to stab him. He's got me hurt, so let's pull out the dagger again. I still find it just so humorous that my best weapon is still a dagger. And that may not change. That's probably the worst thing about this, is this may just be the best dagger that, or the best weapon I'm gonna get my hands on. Or at least the best melee weapon. The vampiric regeneration is really good, and the fact that it is a +5 dagger, I don't know how many more weapons in the game actually have a +5 enchantment. Okay, now I think this direction leads off into the spine, but I think there was something up this way. Yep, there's a cave here. And I think this is a good enough spot once I loot all the things around. And I think I missed a loot bag over there. Go ahead and just grab all the things. And the pathfinding sometimes just wants to throw you off a cliff, so... Okay, guys, and with that, I'm going to call this an episode. Next time, we'll explore this cave area, and if there's anything to either talk or attack, we'll do one or the other. So thanks for joining me, as always, and I'll see you next time on Keeger's Adventures on the Sword Coast.